Hi guys, we just took you just took the SysPhy test 1 of 3. So major test, right? There's only 3 tests in the class, and that's systemic physiology, and this is for the fall of 2022. We just took the test, and let me go through some of the ones that were most commonly missed. Okay, some of these I'm going to block out, but because I'm not going to show you the entire test, just the ones that everybody struggled with. So everybody did pretty well in the test for the most part. Okay, here's the first one. Which of the following statements is false with regard to generalized edema? So edema, swelling that happens all over the body. So we're looking for the false answer. So you can think of each one of these as a true and false question. If it's true, not looking for that answer, right? So might be seen, 6% missed this, might be seen in a patient severely burnt over a large part of their body. Yes, why? It can swell everywhere because you leak albumin out of the blood vessels, and there goes your oncotic forces. We talked a lot about that. This is the one everybody got confused. It's usually more pronounced in the ankles. That's true. Why would that be true? Dependent edema. Gravity. Gravity is going to magnify swelling in the ankles because many of you, if you stay on your feet all day, you'll have a little swelling down there anyway. Could it be seen in someone having a widespread allergic reaction? Absolutely. And often caused by heart problems? Yes. And we talked about the beaver dam. If the heart doesn't work, blood backs up into the lungs, then it can back up into the liver and into the spleen. It can cause ascites. It can back up everywhere. So it could be caused by a heart problem. It's typically a liver problem though. Typically caused by a problem with the spleen? Nope. Nope, that's not going to be, blood does flow into the spleen, but that's not going to be enough. It can't back all the way up into the whole body. So that is the bad answer. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here's the next one I wanted to go over. Which one of the following statements is true with regard to the sodium-potassium ATPase pump? Okay, so now we're looking for the true one. So these are all true or false questions. We're looking for the true one. And that's right off the bat. It costs 1 ATP molecule, it costs 1 phosphate. ATP is converted into ADP. And we use that phosphate to power the pump. So that's the correct answer. In order for it to work, 5 NADH molecules are burnt every time this runs. No. Maybe in the electron transport chain, but no, that's a silly one. The cycle ejects 3 potassiums from the cytosol into the extracellular fluid. No, a lot of you missed that one. It ejects 3 sodium ions from the cytosol and kicks them out of the cell into the extracellular fluid. In exchange for what? 3 sodiums out, who comes in? 2 potassiums come into the cell. Every time in every cell, 3 calcium ions are ejected. No, we just said 3 sodium ions are ejected from the cytoplasm or cytosol, and 2 sodiums are taken in. So that's wrong as well. All right, let's see what else. Okay, let's do this one. Which one of the following statements is false with regard to the R2A system? All right, so antidiuretic hormone is released during the system's activation. Who releases it? Who triggers it? Angiotensin II does. So ADH is released, which causes the reabsorption of free water from the kidney. That's absolutely true. We're looking for the false statement. A significant drop in blood pressure? Yes, activates the system. How does that work? If the blood pressure drops, what happens? Juxtaglomerular apparatus senses it. Specifically, juxtaglomerular cells sense the drop and they release what? Renin into the bloodstream. Okay, aldosterone is released during the activation of this system. That is true. Which causes the kidneys to rid the body of sodium and water. Now that's backwards. Aldosterone causes the reabsorption of water, salt and water, sodium and water, sodium and H2O. Okay. Angiotensin 2 is, remember the Tasmanian devil. Angiotensin 2 is part of the system that accomplishes many of the actions of the artery system. Let's move on. Okay, another one in GLUT4 transporters. Better put these on the final, I can see. GLUT4 transporters are coming back for the final. So faults, so we're looking for the faults one, true and false. So when blood sugar levels are low, the GLUT4 transporter is found inside the cytosol in storage vesicles. Yeah. Remember, this depends on there being high levels of blood sugar, which triggers the release of insulin. So this is considered an insulin independent glucose transport? No. This one is all about insulin, right? Insulin has to bind to its receptors on specific cells. Who are the cells, by the way? We can take care of this one. Adipocytes, that's true. Fat cells. And good, striated muscle. Who's striated muscle? Skeletal muscle and cardiac muscle. So those are the only three that are insulin independent or insulin dependent glucose transporters. Insulin has to bind. Once insulin binds to its insulin receptor on any three of these tissue types, the cells of these tissue types, then the GLUT4 transporters are taken by those vesicles and implanted into the cell membrane so glucose can rush in down its concentration gradient. Type of creature? Process of elimination. Somebody actually got that wrong. Process of elimination, that is American kestrel. It's definitely not a American robin. I mean, robins are hopping around all over the place. Those are orange. They have the orange breasts. Little tiny birds. This is much bigger. It's definitely not a bluebird. It's definitely not a bald eagle. American kestrel. Can't miss that. Nobody missed that question. That's the bald eagle. Can't miss the bald eagle. Let's see if there's any more left. Oh, you guys are crushing these. No, that's it. You guys did well on all those. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you still want me to go over your test, send me an email. You can only do that the first week after a test. I won't go over your test 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks later. So if you're interested, by then you'll forget everything. So email me if you want more of this, but that take care of most of you, I would think. All right, see you later.